The diagonal lunge is where we're going to start from one central place with both feet, and then take one foot and step forward at a diagonal action. So imagine that you're standing on a clock with 12 right directly in front of you and 6s behind you. Your right leg is going to lunge forward and off to about 1 or 2 o'clock, and then return back to center. You might find the left leg stepping out to, say, 10 or 11 o'clock before returning to center. Now, as you lunge out there, like almost every other lunge, one leg is going to be doing something completely different than the opposite leg. In this particular case, with this diagonal lunge, we're going to have the stepping leg bend or flex at the ankle, the knee, and the hip, while the opposite is occurring on the back leg, so that the ankle is now plantar flexing rather than dorsiflexing. The knee is extending as well as the hip. So we're starting to see this oppositional motion in the lunges that we're creating. Now from here, we just push back and return to center. Once again, in this position, both feet are pointing straight ahead, and they stay in that position when we lunge forward. This foot does not pivot. And what we'll often find is, although somebody steps in a diagonal fashion, their whole body rotates. So really, it's a forward lunge or a front lunge. There is no difference between this and this. And we want to make sure that there is a difference. So the foot that is not stepping stays pointing straight ahead. As I drive out into this position, we should see that the pad of the pinky toe, we call the 5th metatarsal head, is not lifted off the ground. We don't want to see this knee that bending or flexing. We want to keep it in extension. You may experience a tremendous amount of length of the tissue in the groin, inner thigh, or front of the thigh of that back leg. The forward leg, we're loading into it and getting our weight onto it, and then driving back to center. The same thing occurs when we step in the opposite direction. Can I extend through that knee? Can I press pressure into the outside portion of the pad of that 5th toe? Can I load into this leg and feel the weight transfer onto that foot? And am I able to maintain an upright posture with my torso? And then back to center. The rotational lunge is all about being able to travel from one point and then return. Mass management at its best. Be sure to assess before and after and see if this is the appropriate movement for you at this time.